Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. Let's go to Istanbul for today's daily challenge where the speed limit is increased on bridges, and we will begin with 5 motorways, which is all we get. It'll be fine. It'll be completely and totally fine.
Hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Samurai Sam was here first. Good morning, Sam. Motherfuck, my back hurts. Ow. Oh, I made my me chuckle. That was a bad idea. Don't make your me chuckle. Okay. Let's see here. We've got this orange, and boy, we got a lot of orange going on, don't we? This one even can swing down here, and this one swings there. And now we've got 3 orange houses serving each of our orange businesses, one of which is just a ferry stop, basically, and gross. That did not take long at all to get to gross. Okay, fine. We can fix this. This is acceptable. We can do this garbage, and hold on. What if you snuck down that way, and then our blues went like here? This is dumb and silly. We'll have ourselves another bridge, and then this does that, and we maintain 1B, 1R somehow, sort of? I don't know. I think I might be overcomplicating things just a wee skosh. Let's see here. You swing that away. You grab you, and you. There. That looks a little tiny bit better. I can display words and numbers with my mouth brain. I can do that. Oh, that sounds like I broke. I don't remember the context for that allegedly funny thing I said back in February of 2025, but oh boy. Yeah, it sounds like my brain broke. Samurai Sam has redeemed your minor Mets news of the day. Your minor Mets news of the day is that Kodai Senga's trash. This is not exactly news, but man, Kodai Senga had a really good rookie season in 2023, and then ever since then, it's been an increasingly large disaster, and well, it continues apace, I guess. Let's take another bridge. Had a really good rookie season, and then in 2024 he got hurt, and he came back and he was okay for a while, and then he sucked. And then in 2025, he had a really good couple of months, and then he got hurt. And he came back and he was really fucking bad. So now going into 2026, it was like, well, it's been 2 years since Kodai Senga was reliably good, but he's also been hurt for a lot of that. So maybe he's just good and, injury prone. And then he was bad. And then he got hurt. And he mostly got hurt in air quotes because it was pretty obvious that he was pretty bad. But, they came up with a reason for him to go away for a while. And so he went away for a while and he looked pretty bad. And then he came back and he looks horrible. And last night I wasn't watching the game because, listen, I'm a smart person. There's no reason to watch every game of the 2026 New York Mets. What do you think we're doing with our lives? So I wasn't watching the game, but I was following along in the For All You Kids Out There Discord server. Joined today, I suppose. And, oh, my back. Take a roundabout. I was following along with the For All You Kids Out There Discord server, and Kodai Senga came out and threw a 1-2-3 first inning. He was throwing like 98 miles an hour. It was like, holy shit, what the fuck? Kodai Senga, doing good. Good work, man. And then I went away for a while, and I played a game, and I came back, and I was like, oh, I wonder how the game's going. So I Googled Mets score, and I saw that it was 5-0 Cubs in the second inning. So Kodai Senga had a 1-2-3 first inning where he was throwing 99 miles an hour and looked like amazing or great or whatever. And then he gave up 5 runs in the second and wound up giving 7 runs in less than 4 innings. And yeah, Kodai Senga's bad, and the Mets should probably not have him anymore. But, if there's one thing David Stearns hates more than anything else, it's giving up on obviously bad baseball players who were once theoretically good, because, hey, they might theoretically be good again. And it's not like I'm going to go get a good baseball player. So, you know. This is why Kodai Senga's still around. This is why Mark Vientos is still around. This is why, etc., etc., etc. Oh, let's see here. We've got an orange down here, which is presenting issues. Let's see here. I think what we're going to do is a little bit of screw jobbery. If you go like this and then loop around like that, I am robbing a couple of oranges from this business, but it'll be fine. This is a short road. You've got this house. It's nice and tight. It'll be fine. Completely and totally fine this will be. Now, we take these three, we sever this connection such that these two oranges just pop down here. That'll be fine. That then leaves us with this roundabout right here. And this roundabout right here will take these three oranges and, oh yeah, you should actually connect to the roundabout, and connect them here over to that away. And again, completely and totally fine. Behold, more finery, as another blue house exists to serve this blue business. This orange can go down here, support the circle. That'll be good. You're suddenly second in line for the orange circle throne, you little orange house. So good job. You've got that going for you. And we've got motorway number 1, and we've got this dinky little thing over here. Samurai Sam has redeemed the Goog's top 3 favorite Mets players of all time. Does the Goog have favorite Mets? I mean, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, I obviously did not grow up a Mets fan. I am newly accustomed to the Mets fandom ways, so I can't sit here and pretend, boy, I loved watching me some David Wright or whatever, because, you know, David Wright was a very good baseball player who happened to play for the New York Mets, and I didn't really care about him. So, you know, I guess, like, I mean, Pedro Martinez was a Met, and Pedro Martinez is one of my favorite baseball players of all time. Does that make him one of my favorite Mets players of all time? I guess. You know, I have fonder memories of Phillies Pedro than Mets Pedro, simply because Phillies Pedro was the reminder that, oh right, Pedro's still got it somewhat and he can still go. Does Pedro Martinez still count as one of my favorite Mets? Does Mo Vaughn count as one of my favorite Mets? I have fond memories of watching Mo Vaughn play baseball for the Red Sox and not necessarily the Mets. I liked Adrian Gonzalez when he was a baseball player. He did not exactly have a tremendous career with the Mets. All right, we're going to do 2 top 3s then. We're going to do Goog's top 3 favorite baseball players who happen to have played for the New York Mets. And then we're also going to try to figure out a way to do top 3 actual Mets. So I guess it's going to be Pedro Martinez, probably in the 1, honestly. Trot Nixon might make this. I don't know. Was Keith Folk was never a Met. God, we're playing the Immaculate Grid again. Trot Nixon might make this. John Valentin might make this. John Valentin was a Met for a minute. That sounds like a game show where you try to remember. Well, you try to remember dudes who were on the Mets for a very short amount of time. Today's edition of Met for a Minute is brought to you by T-Mobile. T-Mobile, the pink cell phones. That's their slogan. And also their product. Oh, God. Oh, my back. I know I've given this advice to people in the past. I'm going to give it again. Don't be large. Don't listen. If you've ever had the thought, gee, perhaps my life would be better and more enjoyable if I was to be an exceedingly disgustingly large, enormous type person. Don't do it. It's not all it's cracked up to be, which is impressive because it's not really cracked up to be that much. And yet, okay. Let's see here. We've got this orange house here. These two orange houses have come into existence, so I think actually we can probably be done with this roundabout just as a concept. I think we can now have these blues go over here, and these oranges do this, and therefore these oranges don't really have anything to do, which is convenient because it means we can take them and toss them over here via motorway number 3, maybe. If I do that, yes, indeed, that will look better. Cool. So the 1, 2, 3 of you take motorway number 3 over to here. This light blue business is extant, which is unfortunate. But I think what we're going to have to do is get a little bit creative with placement of these blue fellas, like here, up to there. Let's use the 4th of our 5 motorways. We're not even at 400 trips yet, and we've already placed 4 out of our 5 motorways. That's probably dumb and bad. Actually, wait a second. Hold on here. I just realized I can... What am I doing here? I've got 2 different shades of light pink houses taking 2 different motorways to get within like 3 feet of each other. This is dumb. Here. You go there, you swing up that away, you do that. There. Jeezum crow. You know what? Even we're going to do that, and then we're going to connect it in a different manner. All right, so these blues go there, these pinks go there. This is going to want to be a traffic light eventually. This black house comes up this way. Okay, hey, look, traffic lights. You swing there. Once these motorways repositionate themselves, everything's going to be fine. So yeah, Pedro Martinez, Trot Nixon, and I don't know, man. Here's a problem. Strictly as a baseball player, I fucking love Jose Reyes. Jose Reyes was a fucking incredible baseball player to watch. He's also a shitbag par excellence. So... let's not say that. Oh, hey. We've got pinks over here now. That's ucky. Let's do some more repositioning, I think. We've got these 3 pinks here. Let's do this and this. Take the on-ramp of motorway number 1. Thrust it over to here. That then leaves us with these looking like 4 pinks here. Can you... yeah. You can just kind of swing in that-ish way. That'll be fine. We'll form a bridge here. It forms a natural end path for our... yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Sort of. So these 2 businesses will be totally fine. Surely there will be no problems with the intersection here when you've got 2 different colors coming together like that for nothing. That'll be totally fine, I assume. Ah, man. Dai Sung Koo. Dai Sung Koo is not actually... Bartolo Colon. Bartolo Colon is going to be both a top 3 favorite player who was a Met and probably just a top 3 Met. I understand that Bartolo Colon also exhibited some shitbaggeries, but they were different flavors of shitbag. I don't know. I chortled. Oh, 'twas a painful chortle. Title of the episode, a painful chortle. Ow. Let's see here. We've got another dark blue. We suddenly have all the dark orange, burnt Sierra, whatever color you want to call this. I'm just going to call this orange. We've suddenly got all the orange in the world down here in the southwest, which is broadly fine, I guess. Over here, we have a couple more black houses. That's fine. We can staple them onto this road, and now we have 5 serving this. Should be good. Swing you in like so. Save a road tile in so doing. And what else? Hey, We're starting to develop some oranges here. If we get, like, probably 2 more down here, probably going to try to replace motorway number 3. In the meantime, however, we are going to draw motorway number 2, like so. So you go off that away. Top 3 actual Mets. I don't know, man. Bartolo Colon, R.A. Dickey, and theoretical Nolan McLean. The Nolan McLean who pitches as well as Nolan McLean can pitch just all the time. Yeah, theoretical Nolan McLean. The Nolan McLean who pitches as well as Nolan McLean can pitch just all the time. One of the _Goog's favorite Mets of all time. Let's see here. I think we're going to steal a blue from you and a blue from you. We have 3 going here, 3 going here. That's suboptimal, but it'll be okay. It's a personal ad for a dominatrix. Suboptimal. You come here. Swing in that away. It's a language preference for people who don't like dubbed voiceovers. Suboptimal. Oh, we've got this down here. I think what we might do is just sever this and swing you and you and oh hi, now you're your own thing. Amazing. You can go there. And these exist. Yeah, I kind of don't want to pull any more off of motorway number 1. Motorway number 1 is supporting 2 businesses. So that's bad. Theoretical Nolan McLean. Decent title for the episode. I think A Painful Chortle is a better one, but we'll see. You know, if this was back in the day and I felt like expending effort, we could have 2 titles for the episode, but God. Oh, sounds like work. Let's take a roundabout and a little black house over here. This black house will serve this business. This pink house has become pretty much perfectly spawned. You can do that. This black house is just going to kind of... Yeah, I think we're just going to kind of have to ignore all of the... no, you can just go up there and serve that. That'll be fine. Hey there, you black houses. Why don't you come this way, serve this business? Thanks. We've got 4 of you now serving the circle. That'll be okay. This business is never going to be a problem. I guarantee you that. Swear it on my life and some such. Let's see here. You know what I could do is I could just move this motorway 1 tile west. It's probably decently worth doing, actually. Save a little bit of time for our pinks coming over this way. Lord knows they're dealing with enough crap as it is. You black houses, come up here, swing into there. All right. Now, I leaned back. And that put more pressure on the heating pad, which felt very good. Oh, friends. Let's take, we'll take another bridge. I was tempted by taking traffic lights there, but, you know. I don't even have a single use for a traffic light. What are the odds that I'm going to come up with 2 more over the course of the run? Don't feel great. This blue can point that way. This black house, we can slightly restructure our road to get you going over there. That'll be fine. Hey, here's an orange. Totally cool. We'll swipe some of these extra oranges off of you. Light blue for you, though. And again, I'll say an immediate light blue circle, you say? An immediate light blue circle, is it? Well, pardon me. Let's have you and you swing down that away. And then you come up basically like so into here. So that means we have 3 houses serving this business. Could I make that 4 easily? Not easily, but doably, I think. I could doably make that 4, couldn't I? Yeah. We loop the oranges like that. We hook the blue in like so. Now it's 4. Cool. I heard another thing go circular. I think it was this house. I think this business up here just went circular, which is fine. That's going to be A-okay. Here, we'll take a second and third traffic light. Yeah, this business being a circle is not really that big a problem. We can toss an extra black house on from way down here if we should happen to need it. These black houses do anything if they're on this road? Not really. I do have the road where I could run them. Actually, you know what? That's not the worst idea. Here, let's do something stupid and pointless. Let's run big old black road coming down this way. Oh, hi. Well, let's cut this corner then. Slide up here. Okay. Off you go. So these 3 black houses are now extra special emergency houses for this business way over here. If these 3 black houses wind up needing to do stuff, we got a problem. Listen, if you see cars coming up this road, scream at me. It'll be fine. It'll be completely and totally fine. Now, I suppose... First of all, let's grab a couple more traffic lights because I definitely don't need the road. Next, I think what I can do is sneak. I want to expand this to get out that way. And the reason for that is to take these oranges like so, and yeah, you can go down that way, which in turn frees you to go down that way to keep this happy. By doing this, I can reclaim motorway number 3. Because now, instead of these 1, 2, 3 houses here with the motorway, we have these 1, 2, 3, 4 houses here with the road going up here to serve this orange circle. And I think that'll be better. This is an awful lot of dark blue coming over here. This pink house got a little bit angry at me on account of being disconnectionated for a second, which does make sense. I understand your anger. Hopefully I have assuaged whatever feelings of doubt and concern you may have previously had, or you're just going to be mad and die at me for a while. Are you just going to be mad and die at me for a while? Yeah, I think it's going to be mad and die at me. Which, irksome. Alright, let's do something about that. I don't really want to rob any of these pinks, because as you may recall, this one pink motorway is serving 2 pink businesses. So that's a problem. Although, you know what we could do? Kill the traffic light. Redirect motorway number 1. Redirect motorway number 4. Now we have these 2 up here. What if we just draw that? If we just do that? That means there's only 1 business being served by motorway number 1, which means we can peel, like, say, 3 of these houses away from here. And now, all of a sudden, foop, 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 and foop. Now we have more coming down here. Yeah, now we've got, like, 5 houses serving this, which is more houses, which is more cars, which is more pips, which is more numbers, which is more victories. Take another bridge. We've got 4 more bridges and 100 spare road tiles. Not to mention, hey, you remember these black houses and how if they were being used we should scream? Well, it's screaming time. I think it's definitely screaming time. Has no one ever made a quote out of number go up making brain feel better? Well, Joke's on you, motherfucker. Number go up on scale, make back feel worse. God. Nah, but... let's see here. You swing that away. We've got 4 black houses and this one serving that. I think the black businesses have just decided to get angry, which I probably shouldn't comment on. I'd get myself in trouble. Let's see here. You come through here. You're a light blue that can go there. You're pointed weird, but I like your idea. You can be stapled onto this road. Suddenly sent a lot more cars going in the proper directions for this business. This bluesness over here is angry, which is starting to seem a little silly. Give me 2 more traffic lights I'll never use. What about... You point that way. I think I'm going to sever this connection. We're going to have you swing in like so. So we still have like 6 houses pointed at this. But also, what we can do now is just toss a little connection there. Have motorway number 3 doot up like so. And by dooting up like so... We've allowed motorway number 3 to connect all of these dark blue houses to this dark blue business so that it can possibly not die. Sunflare Space asks if it is ant farm time, and I don't know, man. We're still kind of actively trying to fix things, but yeah, it might be getting a little bit ant farmy. It might just be like some ant farm sense going on. Like maybe you smell the peanut butter of a rodent trap or something. Insect trap, you know what I mean. Toss a roundabout here, get a couple more orange houses to sustain this orange business. This black house is just making me mad, honestly. Like, why are you doing this? This blue business, I understand why you're dying. Like, the light blue businesses, I understand why they're dying. Because this is a circle with 3, and this is a circle with 3, and this is a square with 1. These are all dumb things. These are all bad numbers to be putting together. So... let's see here. Let's do something ever so slightly a little bit better, maybe? Nonsense. Why would we do things that are ever so slightly a little bit... Black House is making me... Okay, boom. Thank you, sports pun. God. All right. Ow. What about... What are we doing? I lost track of what we were doing. We were... going to toss this onto that to allegedly sustain that. We're going to toss this down to here to allegedly sustain this. This business is totally fine. I don't know what you're talking about, says this business. Everything's both hunky and dory. Everything else is ever so minorly fucked. So, you know, that'll be fine. This business is the one that dies. Yep. All right. Fine. 3,279 sure is a score. We lasted 111 days, which feels like a decent number. There have been worse numbers, top 10% in the world, not quite as good as Samurai Sam. Reach over here, drop those slams in the chat. Sadness and failure. All right, let us bring in our very bestest friend, the Wordle. Hello, the Wordle. Oh, the Wordle today is Olive. Olive is not a very helpful word today. Sad. The Wordle today is Earth. Earth is a word. It could be Earth. It's not, but in the moment it could have been. Oh, let's see. It could be cream? No, it can't be cream. There's no A. It could be creed. It could absolutely be creed. There's absolutely nothing saying it's not creed other than the recently discovered knowledge that it's not creed. But hey, we did find out that it's a double E word. So that's something. It can't be cheer. It could be... Oh, boy. So it either starts or ends with R. And... Oh, it's not going to be... Spear. This is not how you spell... Apparently this is how you spell spear. hold on. Let's go to a different browser window. Spear is apparently a Scottish word meaning to ask or inquire. Okay. All right, fine. Sports Fun encourages us to fear the spear, which, well, yeah, okay. All right, fine. So what have we learned? Not much. What can we glean? Even less. I mean, it could just be queer. It is Pride Month, after all. That makes sense. Okay, fine. All right, fine. The Wordle today was queer. We got there in 5. It is to be done. Now, our good friend Samurai Sam has recently discovered that you can make custom time guesser puzzles. That might be a brand new thing. And Sam has put together a custom time guesser puzzle for us. So this is Samurai Sam's very own guessing of time. And it starts with Samurai Sam. Hi, Sam. This is the only photo I saw, and I saw it when I opened the page. So this would be, not to dox Sam or whatever, not to dox Sam, but we are, in fact, both residents of New England. So this being Lord Stanley's Cup and all that would probably be after a time the Bruins won the Cup. So, boy, you'd think that would be helpful. And honestly, Sam looks kind of young in this photo. This is probably after they won it in like 2010 or 11 or something. So I think the Bruins won the Cup in the 2010-11 season. That sounds reasonably directionally accurate. And the question then becomes, where would the Bruins have taken the Stanley Cup that Sam might have gone and seen it? And it's possible that, they went to Sam's hometown for some reason. I doubt that. Sam's hometown is small. It's possible that Sam went to Boston and saw the Cup. Entirely possible, but going all the way to Boston just to see a trophy feels a bit much. I remember I did a thing after the Red Sox won the World Series where we did a pilgrimage to a local place, and they happened to bring the trophy there, and it was like, hey, come see the trophy. We'll put it out and you can take a photo. And this is basically the same thing. So I'm going to say that this is at a fairly large local gathering place, by which I mean we are going to be at the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts in 2011. That seems reasonable. The slider on this custom game is not gray, and that confuses me. We are not, in fact, Sam with the Stanley Cup. LA Kings GM Dean Lombardi was from Ludlow. Oh, so that's not even the Bruins Cup. That's just some guy who happened to have it. Okay. All right, fine. But hey, still, basically, still generally directionally correct location and time. Fine and dandy. Next, we have Samurai Sam and a lady. Hi there. Y'all are on top of a thing. Okay. Is that the Space Needle? No, that is not the Space Needle. That is a weird tall thing. What manner of weird tall thing is that weird tall thing? I don't know. What is this? That is a weird thing. It's an interesting looking weird thing. Sunflare Space just realized I was saying Bruins because the ooey sound is a very Dutch sound that Americans typically pronounce Yui. So, long story short, she kept thinking I was using an abbreviation for something like Brunswick. No, it is not, in fact, that. Let's see here. I don't recognize any of these, and I feel as though I should. I recognize that. That doesn't help me figure out where we are. But, let's see here. Is this? No. Her. Why do I feel like we might be in Japan? No, we're not in Japan. Guys, awful. Good to know. Goog does not have prosopagnosia. Does that mean inability to recognize faces? Because I recognize one of those faces. Hi there. This building right here makes me think we're in Japan. The rest of this makes me think that me thinking we're in Japan is stupid. So, am I massively overcomplicating this? Is this just Boston? This can't be just Boston. I think I would remember there being something that looks like this in Boston. Son of a bitch. We are in... Yikes. Fuck it. We are in yikes. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. This is going to be a very bad... I want to say Amsterdam. And also Tokyo. I want to say both Tokyo and Amsterdam. I think Sam's been to Japan. I think it would have come up if Sam had ever been to the Netherlands. Crap. This is going to be so horrendously wrong. It's going to be so... Wait, what's this? Wait. For a moment there, I thought this looked like a recognizable baseball stadium. It does not. It does not. All right, fine. This is going to be horrendously wrong. We are in Tokyo, Japan in 2017. Sure. Seems possible. Unlikely. Highly unlikely. Hemispherically unlikely. But we are in Tokyo, Japan in 2017. It is, in fact, London. Should probably recognize jolly fucking London town in 2019. Alas. Next. Hello, tiny baby presumable Sam. Ow. Oh, God. All right, so this tiny baby is presumably Sam. What do we have here? This is the National Aquarium in Kalhongi. Okay. That's a magazine that says Massachusetts on it. That is a book about Mount Vernon. So this is either Sam at his grandma's house or Sam at something in Boston. And, we're going to go with the former. Sam, is this a little too doxy? Would you be okay with me just tossing a pin generally in the direction of central? Well, you're the one who, it's time guesser. It's going to put a location on it. It's fine. We're going to dox your grandma. Dox your grandma is an even better title of the episode than a painful chortle. Oh, we're going to dox your grandma. Title of the episode. All right. Oh, God. So, let's see here. We're going to dox Sam's grandma, Samurai Graham. Thank you, Sports Bud. That's excellent. Crap. I'm trying to remember where Sam lived before where Sam lives now. And it was a little bit east of this, wasn't it? It was like that or like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. We are in Ludlow. No, not Ludlow. That doesn't sound right. We are in, Wilbraham, Massachusetts in 1999? No. So this will be Tiny Child Sam at 8 or 10 or something, which would mean that it's 1997. Sure. We are in Wilbraham, Massachusetts in 1997. We are, in fact, in some congresswoman's office in Washington, D.C. Oh. I see. Also, you just had one of Shaquille O'Neal's shoes for some reason. Next. Hi, Johnny Damon. And also Tiny Baby Samurai Sam. All right, so this is Johnny Damon, presumably when he was on the Red Sox. Further, presumably, this is like, yeah, this is basically the look he had in 2004. Oh, some of the pamphlets had the Washington Monument on them. I see. That says Louisville. Are we in Louisville, Kentucky? That would make sense. I don't know what Johnny Damon would be doing in Louisville, Kentucky, but you know. Oh, National Aquarium of Baltimore is what that said. I see. All right. Tiny Baby Sam is very enthused to meet Mr. Damon. That's the lower something. And that's not a P, so it's not like, oh, we're in Detroit somehow. All right. Yeah, sure, fine. For whatever reason, we are in Louisville, Kentucky in 2004? It's got to be 2004 or 2005. Tiny Baby Samurai Sam. That's entirely possible. Let's see here. We are in Louisville, Kentucky in 2004. Seems conceivable. We are, in fact, at the Holyoke Mall. Why the fuck are you wearing a Louisville shirt at the... Stupid Johnny Damon. But it was, in fact, 2004. Hi, Sam. This is Sam wearing a Dragon Ball hoodie? That sounds right. And we got some folk and some fleurs, and I don't know, man. We are in hello, exceedingly pale pandemic Sam. We are in Tokyo, Japan in 2022. That seems conceivable. Seems like a possibility. We are in Tokyo, Japan. The year is 2022. 2024. 24. Okay. All right. We did fine. 41,151. We have played Where in the World is Our Friend Samurai Sam? That was a fun game. And that was episode 1. Perhaps there will be further episodes to come. Is there a leaderboard? No, we get to play again. I want a leader. Oh, there is a leaderboard. Hey, you need to be logged in to see the leaderboard. You're going to retroactively log? No, I have to create it. For today's edition of Statpad, we need dingers by Pick a Tim Anderson season, an AL East member in 2016, Pick a JJ Hardy season, an NL West in 2012, and I can't immediately think of a national shortstop. Let's see. Pick a Tim Anderson season. Is that actually correct here for a White Sox shortstop over the last 45 years? It probably is Pick a Tim Anderson season, honestly. Like, Ozzie Guillen was a White Sox shortstop, but he was not a dingers man. Tim Anderson had multiple seasons where he hit more homers than Ozzie Guillen hit in his career, I bet. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not going to be Joey Cora. Similar reasoning. It's certainly not going to be anybody since Tim Anderson. Yeah, I think it's just Pick a Tim Anderson season, so let's pick a Tim Anderson season. We're going to say 2019 Tim Anderson? Yeah, 2019 Tim Anderson. 18 dingers. Damn it. Jose Valentin existed. God damn it. I forgot that Jose Valentin existed. All right, fine. Good job existing, Jose Valentin. Also, this wasn't even the best Tim Anderson season, but okay. We need a dude in the AL East in 2016. Oh, God. So, 2016 is like very late career David Ortiz. That might be the pull. If it's not David Ortiz, it's probably Jose Bautista. Actually, it's probably just Jose Bautista. Let's not Let's not get cute with ancient David Ortiz. Let's get slightly less cute with 2016 Jose about 22 dingers. I'm going to be very mad when David Ortiz is at the top of this list. Hey, look, there's David Ortiz. He had 38 homers. Also, Mark Trumbo existed. Chris Davis was still good. 2016 is just a little, starting to get charred around the edges there. Jose Bautista levels have cooked. All right. Twins shortstop from 1980 to 2026 is... Man, I said pick a J.J. Hardy season. That doesn't actually feel good. Carlos Correa has not been a good full-time shortstop with the Twins, ever. So, that's not a thing. Oof. What about... Trying to think of who the 90s shortstops were. And I remember Chuck Knobloch, but he was 1, a second baseman, 2, not a power hitter, 3, a shitbag. So it's probably not Chuck Knobloch then. Yeah, man, I think this is just pick a JJ Hardy season. For me, at least. For people who remember the 80s and 90s Twins, the Twins won a World Series at some point in here. Presumably their shortstop was decent. But, 80s, 90s Minnesota Twins decent kind of shortstop is much more of the Ray Ordonez type than the contributing on offense type. So, Jeffrey Jerome Hardy was a Minnesota Twin in, I don't know, man, let's say 2011. 2011, J.J. Hardy was an Oriole. 2014, J.J. Hardy was an Oriole. 2007, J.J. Hardy was a Brewer. 2012, J.J. Hardy was an Oriole. 2015, J.J. Hardy was an Oriole. 2008, J.J. Hardy. 2009... I'm not making this up. J.J. Hardy was the Twins shortstop. I thought he was there much longer than he apparently was. 2016 J.J. Hardy was an Oriole. 2008 J.J. Hardy. 2010 J.J. Hardy had 6 homers. I'm going to J.J. Hardy's baseball reference page. We're figuring out the goddamn years he played for the goddamn Twins. I'm not even looking at this part yet. We're not even looking at this part to it. Okay, so you know how I have in my head that J.J. Hardy was the Minnesota Twins shortstop for fucking forever, and he was tremendous and a long-term fixture in goddamn Minnesota? J.J. Hardy played 101 career games with the Minnesota Twins. They were all in 2010, and he hit 6 homers. Now, 2011, 12, and 13, J.J. Hardy hit 30, 22, and 25 homers. All of those seasons, he played for the fucking Baltimore Orioles. And there totally was a Carlos Correa in here. There totally was a Carlos Correa in here. God damn it. Also, Jorge Polanco, who, in another life when he existed and played baseball instead of just not doing those things, was a Twins shortstop and was quite good. We need somebody in the National League West in 2012. 2012 is the year Adrian Gonzalez got traded to the NL West, so it's not going to be him. 2012, this is past Barry Bonds' time. It might be Troy Tulowitzki time. Is this like young but not ultra rookie? Yeah, this is like Troy Tulowitzki. Peak Trula, 8 homers. Troy Tulowitzki was a dude who got hurt a lot, and therefore you shouldn't pick him in games like Statpad because you can never remember which fucking years were the fucking years he got fucking hurt. Chase Headley. Good pull. Willen Rosario. All right. Any list that has Will and Rosario in its top 3 is an inherently suspect list. That having been said, I probably should have gotten better than that. Okay. Since I have Baseball Reference open on account of searching J.J. Hardy, I will tell you that Troy Tulowitzki had 30 homers in 2011 and 25 homers in 2013. Here are J.J. Hardy's wins above replacement over a 6-year span. Try to guess which one was the one that I fucking chose for this fucking category. 6.5, 6.7, 6.2, 0.4, because he only played 47 games because he was Troy Tulowitzki and he got fucking hurt. 5.0, 5.7. Grumble. Finally, we need a Washington National shortstop. The answer to this one is not J.J. Hardy. Was Anthony Rendon a shortstop before he moved over to third? That sounds vaguely familiar, but I feel like there was a season where Ryan Zimmerman was still the third baseman, even though Rendon probably should have been, and Rendon played short. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm definitely not going to go with it. On the other hand, I cannot for the life of me name another fucking national shortstop other than Orlando Cabrera. It could be like 2003 Orlando Cabrera. Hey now. What if we were to say 2003 Orlando Cabrera? He had 17 homers. Okay, fine. That's a decent number, but also Ian Desmond existed. And C. Jabrams. One of those gentlemen also existed. Good for you, 2016 Danny Espinosa. So this was a bad performance at Statpad. This is what we like to call bad. Goog was bad at game on this day. Sadness and failure. Folks, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways, and it may in fact be us done with streams and videos and such for the week, because I've got an in-person job scheduled for all day tomorrow, and boy, am I not looking forward to that. And I think I also have one set for Friday, so boy, it's just a real bad time to have a real fucked back, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. We close as we began with a painful chortle. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.